How'd you feel when Donald Trump won the election?
It made sense.
Yeah.
I couldn't understand why I would vote for the other side.
Yeah.
And I think he's vitriol and horrific, egregious in his words. And yet, still, Harris didn't make any sense.
What's up, YouTube? Hope you guys are feeling good. Today, guys, we're going to check it out. It is by Liberty Hangouts, where all the Democrats go. We'd love to check this video out to you guys. Let's go right to this video right now.
It has finally happened. Donald Trump is headed right back to the White House where he belongs. There's a massive red wave that went across the country that we were told was not going to happen, but they lied. We're here in Lakeland, Florida, asking people just out on the streets what they feel after learning about this accomplishment of Donald Trump's. Let's go see if anybody's a little upset. All right, I don't have to ask you who you voted for.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so did you stay up the entire time?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, what did you think when you just saw everything rolling in and it's like swing states to Trump and everything, and then they called it?
You know, I guessed at the beginning that it would be a landslide, and I was right.
Did you guys stay up the whole night?
I tried to.
I stayed up till 2. Till 2? Okay. What was your reaction when you saw the results roll in and that was for Trump?
Well, we were actually at an election party prior to this, so we were all there for Trump. Pretty much. We were all, well, around like 10 o'clock, we all said that he's gonna win. Yeah. I was still nervous, but
I know, I was scared to check my phone in the morning. It's either gonna be like really good or nobody's gonna say anything.
Did you stay up the whole time, or did you find out the next morning who won?
I went to bed around 11 o'clock.
Okay, yeah.
And it was already looking a little red, so I was already disappointed, so I just let it go.
Yeah, okay. So what was your reaction when you saw the results?
I was a little disappointed, but, you know, America decided, and that's what they wanted, was somebody who'd already done it. Change would have been great, but...
So you thought Kamala would have brought change?
I would have hoped so, yes.
Okay. What kind of change were you hoping that you could have seen her implement?
I was hoping she was going to be able to take kind of what Joe Biden was planning on doing more for the LGBT community and bring that a little bit more.
Can you tell me what exactly that is? Because I don't know exactly what you're talking about. Does he have a plan for the LGBTQ community?
I don't honestly know. So, you're adorable. You caught me.
Or do you work for CNN?
I sure don't. Sure don't. And I sure don't work for Fox News either, so.
When they announced Trump was the winner at like, what, 1:30 a.m.? What was your guys' reactions?
Well, I saw it the next morning, and I do have to say that I was relieved, if anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw it the next morning too. We both worked and I was definitely relieved. I'm ready for our prices to go down.
So Trump won?
Yep.
Were you expecting that?
Yes, hoping for it.
Hoping for
Yes.
it. Okay, so when you saw the election results rolling in, at what point were you very confident that he was going to win?
I stayed up the whole time because I wanted to make sure. I was like, I'm not going to bed until I know exactly what it was. But, you know, I think the American people spoke, and, you know, I'm happy that Trump won. I agree with his policies. I think he is going to, you know, hoping that he's going to turn, you know, America around and the hardships that we've had the last 4 years. So, yeah, I'm happy with it.
Were you surprised of all the swing states went to him? Like, wow, this was not a close margin like they said. He won the popular vote. What does that tell you about our country?
I kind of, we were talking about this a little bit today, the country just wasn't ready for a woman to be president, which was also a little bit disappointing. They wanted to go with somebody who they had before, something that they were more comfortable with. Regardless of some of the comments he makes, right, that offend some people, they were just comfortable with, you know, what he was going to do.
Yeah, do you think he did a good job the first time? You think that's what people were looking at, that maybe they were better off under him than under Biden and Kamala?
I think they were looking at how the economy was when he was in office, right? They were looking at what the prices were. It was all pre-COVID. You know, could that have been situational? Absolutely. Could it have been some of the things that he was trying to do? Absolutely.
How'd you feel when Donald Trump won the election?
It made sense.
Yeah.
I couldn't understand why I would vote for the other side.
Yeah.
And I think he's vitriol and horrific, egregious in his words.
Yeah.
And yet, still, Harris didn't make any sense. She was word salad. He might have been crazy salad, but I got that crazy salad.
This is the way I see it. I believe, I'm a Christian. I believe that God is the one to make the ultimate choice. We vote, but still God's choice. So I believe Donald Trump is the man that he wanted in there. If he wanted Kamala Harris, she would have made president.
All right.
That's the way I see it.
Yeah. Are you happy with the results, or would you prefer it went the other way? Or
Well, I believe because the president can't do no more with Congress and the legislature and all that do, so they got control. He just that's the face of the United States, whoever the president is. So it really doesn't matter because I believe God is in control of all this. The atmosphere, to everything. So he's the man that he wanted there for the next 4 years.
yeah. So you think people were ready for a woman vice president, but not a woman president?
I was hoping people were ready for a woman president. Don't get me wrong. I thought that would have
That's
been
Kamala.
absolutely fantastic.
Why? Why specifically a woman president? What do you think gender has to do with that role?
I don't think that the gender has anything necessarily to do with it. It would be just something different, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I feel like women are a little bit more open to change, a little bit more open to caring for people in general, right? Have a little bit more of an open mind for stuff like that. They both are going to do a great job, or would have done a great job.
It was obvious people were fed up,
Yeah.
the alphabet,
This guy is truthful.
mafia.
Yeah.
The abortion issues, especially the economy.
Yes.
Like, for instance, I go to the grocery store, what I would spend $20, I get half what I used to get 4 years ago. So that makes a lot of difference.
A lot of women, more women than ever, have voted for a Republican. What's going on with us, ladies? This is a good thing, but what do you think is changing amongst women? You have an opinion?
I think it's just, I don't know, for us, I've always, I grew up in the church, so I grew up very much with our rights, and I know Maria did too. We've just kind of grown up with the Christian background, and just having not having abortions go all the way up until you can conceive is just kind of a big thing. And I think it's a lot of women are realizing that that's wrong, but then you also have this side that also is very strong for it.
We've literally only found one Kamala supporter here. I don't know where the heck all of them are, but according to the polls, there aren't a lot anyway. do they all agree with you?
For the most part, yes.
For the most part. Oh, there's someone out there that's an outlier.
Am I going to be a meme later, and I'm going to regret my life?
No, you won't regret your life.
Okay.
No. It's fine.
I'm going to hold you to that.
That's not up to me. I'm not going to make you a meme. How did you feel? What were your thoughts, initial reactions?
Well, I'm actually from Osceola County, so there are a lot of Trump supporters there. So I figure he was going to win.
Yeah.
So I'm not upset. It goes either way. So in the end of the day, basically, you make the country how you want to make it. So either way, who's in the office? But basically, it's one person at a time.
Yeah. So what do you hope to see from Trump the next 4 years?
Taxes, lower taxes. Definitely economy better, because you can feel that inflation. Inflation, yeah. So I'm hoping that gets taken care of a little better.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Why do you think Kamala lost? Is there anything you can point to where you're like, I think that may have been it for her?
I feel like just coming in from Joe Biden's basically perspective, it was already at a negative. So I think that didn't help at all.
Yeah.
Maybe if the Democrat they played had better, I guess, if Joe Biden was a little better coming into it, it might have been a different outcome. But
You think she just kind of had a Joe Biden just stained from his
believe so,
poor
yeah.
job?
Yeah.
So now that Trump's back in office, what do you hope to see from him in the next 4 years?
I want to move out of my parents' house.
Not my parents' house, but yeah.
I want to buy a house.
What if I want everything just the economy to go lower, right? Right?
What?
Like prices. The prices.
Maybe.
Yeah, I want the prices to go lower. Yeah.
I need some
Like
groceries.
groceries are like $300 just for me a week. So
Yes, yeah, that would be great.
I would love for it. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
What do you hope to see from him in the next 4 years?
What do I hope to see from Trump in the next 4 years? Help us with those $5 gun prices. Yeah. So, I mean, for me, I guess what I'd be looking for most is see a change in a positive way in inflation. At least for us, like middle class people.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, same. I'd probably say the same.
How did you feel when he told you that Donald Trump had won?
Like I felt before, is that God's going to choose the candidate, and I was pleased.
You were pleased? Okay, that's actually what that gentleman just said. That is so crazy. He said the exact same thing that you said. Well, it's in God's hands, so whoever he wants there is going to be there. What do you hope to see from him in the next 4 years?
Well, it's too much cause he's up and down. I just hope he keep gas low, keep us from going into wars, and keep the economy good, so we can make it. So us poor people, the guys that don't have that rich, big money, can maintain.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it.
All right.
Have a good Thursday.
They started with joy, and then they switched to like, you know what, this is not working. Now we're gonna go, after him, saying he's a Hitler, he's a fascist, he's gonna do this and that. He had 4 years. He's never done that.
Yeah, we literally have a track record to prove them wrong. Yeah. Well, I'm glad the American people saw through all of that. So never ever have I been somewhere where liberals are the quiet ones that are scared to voice their opinions and just speak loudly and boldly and publicly about really anything, but especially how much they don't like Trump supporters or Trump himself. I am running into a few liberals and they do not want to talk to me. They feel uncomfortable to express their opinions, which is brand new, but how's it feel?
Okay, this was beautiful to watch. I love the entire video. Oh my goodness. That's good. She said she did not see Democrat supporters in the road. They've all traveled out. They've all flew away from America. They're scared of Trump. The entire video was beautiful to watch. I love how some of them actually answered her, especially the guy with the black t-shirts that have Trump fight. That guy is really incredible. He just spoke my mind out. Like, he's really spoke my mind. The Democrats, they were just looking for a way to pin Trump down. They were just looking for a bad aspect to just use to humiliate Trump and make Trump look bad in the eye of everyone. He has a good track record, and his first four years were impressive. So there's no way you want to just pin him down like that, as if he didn't do anything in the first 4 years. But the entire video was incredible to watch. I love the entire clip. I love that people were open-minded, that people who she interviewed, they were actually open-minded to tell her how they feel, that they were really proud that Donald Trump is going to make things, it's going to create changes, a lot of changes, like the wages, the taxes, prices are going to be more low, like inflation is going to go down. If you have to buy things in the grocery, you don't have to be like, oh shit, this inflation is crazy. No, the gases will be less in price, will be more low. So these are reasons why people are trying to vote for Donald Trump. And I feel like he's much preferable than Kamala Harris. So I feel like Kamala Harris was not being genuine in any way. And I love how everyone voiced out their opinion. Like during Donald Trump era now, I believe there will be no war and things will be much better. The inflation is going to be down. Because inflation right now is crazy, guys. Prices are really, really high. And I know during Donald Trump era it's going to be different because people see the eagerness in Donald Trump to want to make America better. And that is the reason why I support this man a lot. Like, he has that zeal, that drive to want to make America much preferable, much better, and a safer place for everyone to be in. That's something I admire about him. Like, he's really fighting for America. 3 assassination attempts in 1 year. it's really, really serious that anyone will be like, okay, I just don't want to be president anymore. But the man kept on fighting for this country, for America to be much better. That really says a lot about him, not just promises. And you're just making promises so people will vote for you. Well, like Kamala Harris, that was exactly what Kamala Harris was doing. She was making promises so people will vote for her, because that was the same promises she made 4 years ago. Donald Trump won the election. This was beautiful to watch. Comment down below, talk about this video, give us a thumbs up, share this video to as many as you can, subscribe to our channel, guys, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you stay safe.